Perhaps you've seen it.
If you went the Indeed he can. So a couple things. We're going to be fighting the Rotten as a first boss. You're going to want to pick the Knight class. It starts with the highest vigor, life ring, just because we need more health to get down the medulla hole. Oh, I changed my hairstyle. Yeah, I'm going to try and show each one on like a video just for fun. The million soul grinding is going to be brutal though. But
people come here for
I just want to be able to prove to everyone that it's possible. Because I've never seen a video of it. But people say I should do more long-form content, so that's going to be something I'm going to work towards. Probably a melee build. So I can't kill any bosses, so basically I gotta level up enough times to make it down the hole. And then I just gotta make it across the gutter. I don't think the Rotten will be too bad. It's more Dark Lurker that I'm worried about. See, I could technically kill the Pursuer here, because that's a mini-boss, and get a lot of souls, but probably need to level up some first. The only one I can't kill is the Forest of the Fallen Giants one, because that one's considered the actual boss one. But I would say that Pursuer down there is fair game. Soul farming. If you're at the Shrine of Amana, then you're almost at the Giant Lord, and the Giant Lord is the best place to soul farm, but honestly, farming the Rotten is really good. You get like 200,000 souls or around that per attempt, or per like boss defeat. So I would use a bonfire ascetic at the Rotten. See, the main reason I'm going through things betwixt right now is because I want to be able to collect any little items that I can that are going to help me on my playthrough there.
You, give us smooth. Yes.
I would think the greatsword does, just because it's a heavy, but could be one of those backwards things. Also, I got a small, smooth, and silky stone, so I'm gonna leave it here. Let's see what I get. Life gem. It's disappointing. Yeah, if anyone has any advice. Fire aesthetics, you can farm a bunch in Aldea's Keep, which is right after, pretty close after Shrine of Amana, because it's Shrine of Amana, Undead Crypt, and then you'll end up at Aldea's Keep. And in Aldea's Keep, you can use one bonfire aesthetic and then get two from the petrified body. So basically in Aldea's Keep, there's a hollow that you can unpetrify, and it drops two bonfire aesthetics. And even when you reset the area with a bonfire aesthetic, it'll still drop, or it'll always be unpetrified, so you don't need more fragrant branches. That sounds brutal. I kind of got robbed of Fume Knight my first playthrough, because I beat him without him entering phase 2 on accident. So I really need to like fight him again for like an authentic experience. Because you can skip phase 2 of Fume Knight pretty easily if you just play extremely aggressively. If you have a bunch of smooth and silky stones, the Demon Great Hammer is really good. And then also that electric hammer, the blacksmith hammer that you get from McDuff, that's amazing. You may have seen my video on this, but there's actually a cool little hidden path here in Majula. Just right down here. Okay, I guess the item's only here in New Game. Plus, oh no, here it is. The Morning Star is good because it'll inflict bleed damage. That'll be good against the Rotten. You know, apparently a lot of people on their first playthrough, they didn't even know you could level up because this lady's standing all the way over here, and they just never saw her.
Are you, or merely a bear? I will take the...
Already heard this dialogue enough times, so...
Bearer, you will see what... Bearer of less...
Yeah, there's like 11 or 12, there's 12 Estus Flask shards. I actually just posted a video on it the other day. Just a few items in Majula we want to collect here. This is actually really interesting because I've never fought the Rotten as a first boss, so this is going to completely change how I approach the game. Because normally I always just go the Forest of the Fallen Giants, but... yeah, I think there's 13 shards, but... That's true. I gotta get that ADP up. What's up, Sojas? Drake Keeper Great Hammer. I don't think I'm familiar with that one. I really kind of just stick to like the same group of weapons. See, I could technically buy a bunch of arrows and shoot that dragon there. I just wanted to damage check that enemy. Playing vanilla sounds like it would be fun because of all the subtle little changes. Just like that, it's like 600 souls. Pretty crazy. I remember when I first played Dark Souls 2, these guys like were so difficult for me. Pretty fun, or not fun, but like an interesting fact about Dragon Rider is that you can actually shoot him from right here, so you can see him standing there above my head. You can actually shoot him with arrows, and when you go into his arena, he like won't have full health because you hit him. So it's, if you shoot enough arrows at him, you can actually defeat him from this spot here. Another cool mechanic is that the two knights here won't attack you. They'll actually let you duel this dude. See how they're just respectfully watching? And if you get too close to one, it'll like start to come at you. But then if you go back to like fighting the guy, see how he's like backing off? So I don't know, I just like little things like that. Same thing at Dragon Shrine, they'll kind of watch you battle the Drake Keepers. Should probably go and level up some. I'm not sure, but these guys are hanging in Broom Tower for some reason. I do need to get the blacksmith so that I can get a bow. I know you can parry the Ruined Sentinels. I used to do that.
Who are you? Oh, I packed a nose.
See, now I'm trying to remember how do you get the
Where
blacksmith's key.
seek, lest this.
I never had the Belfry Gargoyles as a 6v1. I thought it was only like 2 at a time. But maybe... I don't know. Can it be 6 versus 1? Also, another cool fact, if you defeat these pigs 12 times, they get bigger. And then, if you do it again, they get even bigger. Also, another thing you're going to want to do at the start of your playthrough is kill this guy, because if you do, you can get the Seldora set at the start of your playthrough. Of course, these pigs gotta be here to ruin everything. Christ. But yeah, the Seldora set will allow you to get a lot more souls. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I always kill them quickly, because there's no way I could do a 6 versus 1. Huh. That'd be crazy. Alright. So this increases my soul gain. So there's this. I think every piece of this armor set does. But by how much, do you think? Well, let's find out. Because the enemies in the Forest of the Fallen Giants give you 50 souls per kill. Oh, sorry, I forgot the answer. Here's the thing, I haven't actually beaten every boss without... Okay, well, here's the thing. Right now, it's Knight Alon, but I haven't fought Fume Knight, like, for real, because his phase 2 is skipped, so I don't count that. Because I literally whooped him, but I don't think I should have, because I remember years ago, he was way more difficult. So I kind of need to fight him, like, with... like recently. So this playthrough I'm gonna do that. But and then also Burnt Ivory King I haven't fought without a summon because the the Lois Knights. I think Burnt Ivory King without the Lois Knights is probably close to the hardest. But again, I still gotta fight him. But as of right now, definitely Knight Alone, or Alon, however you say it. Okay, so we got these ogres here. I don't think I can beat this thing. What in the world is he doing? Yeah, see, I think Fume Knight might be the hardest, but I still gotta fight him in his phase 2 to be sure. I mean, I could try him in New Game Plus as well. Also, if you noticed, I got 62 souls for an enemy that normally gives me 50 souls. So what percent does this set give us? Let's see, 62 divided by 50, 24% more souls from this armor set, which will add up to a lot over time. Love Dark Souls too. It's like, should I keep going or should I go back to Majula? Definitely. Don't forget to like the stream if you're watching it. It helps it get shown to more people. I'll have to get that item in a second. This is not good. Oh no. There we go. Whoop. Get to that bonfire, hurry. Yeah, I forgot you could light up the arena. That's a useful thing. Okay, well I got the bonfire, so if I die, it's not a big deal. Kinda got cornered there. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard. You gotta have a certain kind of weapon, and you gotta, like... I think you have to have the rapier. Like a thrust weapon. Also, here's another cool little thing. So this door here, right? It says it's locked, and you need the soldier key, but you can kind of see it's rotting away by that hole there. Really just break it open. I think if you have a fire longsword, you might be able to break it, but... Well, if you know what I need to do to get that, just let me know and I can blow it open. Yeah.
Is that a shark? Here, to see light. However...
Should I level up? I don't really need ADP, do I? That's kind of like a myth thing, isn't it? I am gonna need vigor. It's survive that fall. Fuck, I didn't mean to go to Heidi's. I need to get a bow in there. I see. So one thing I noticed is that when I first played this game, I like needed the ADP, but then just now, like I was fighting things, and I didn't seem to be getting hit as much. See, that door's not rotting, so I can't break it. I think it was just a lot different at the time, but recently it's been getting a lot of love. I mean, I love it. I never saw the problems with it that a lot of people did. There's something that's fun to do. I wasn't supposed to die. But yeah, you can make them hit the barrels. Dark Death. You said with the fire longsword, I can blow open that shortcut from the other side. Yeah, Elden Ring does have a lot of Dark Souls 2 DNA, but one thing is that it has a lot of DNA of Dark Souls 1 and 3 also. Mainly 2 and 3, and then to a lesser extent 1. Deep Souls 2. do need to get Kale for that other Estus Flask shard. Woo. Scared the shit out of me.
Oh, my name is Kale.
So this is Kale.
Navigate.
Let's
Why can't
talk to him. He'll give me the key to the basement.
But I came, drank. Have you? I inside them. But now. Yes. Wait. Then what?
We've all heard this dialogue if we've played the game.
What a
So.
joy. Oh, something. I'll be back.
There we go. Elden Ring is great. I love it. It's amazing. It's what got me into the series. See. I probably will have to eliminate him at some point. Yeah, Night Rain is a lot of fun. Especially if you have friends to play with. There's a lot of hate on it, but I don't understand it. I mean, it's different from your traditional Souls experience, but it is, like, loads of fun. Yeah, Night Rain. You grab two of your buddies playing trios, like, the whole night will go by before you even realize what time it is. Night Rain, it's like Elden Ring Night Rain. It's like a game, like a co-op Souls game, roguelike. Oh yeah, a lot of FromSoft fans are just, like, toxic for no reason. Like, they just call everything, like, slop, or... Like, they call Dark Souls 3 gray slop, or, like, Dark Souls 2 dog shit. Like, they got something for every game. Odin slop. The only thing I never hear them talk about is, like, Dark Souls 1. I guess he doesn't feel like firebomb. Maybe he ran out. I don't know. Basically, hard games just tend to come with those. know what, I'm gonna just... Oh, okay, I thought I would blow it up for some reason. Do I have any firebombs? Also, I forgot what I was going to say, but I really need to get this blacksmith key. Which short specifically did you see? Oh, there's the blacksmith key. I wonder if this will work. I doubt it, but... Yeah, no. They already thought of that. Oh yeah, the hollow mask. Yeah, Fume Knight. I'm excited to fight him, like, genuinely, for the first time. Not with an unfortunate bug. I don't even know if it's a bug, but...
Yes. But first...
I haven't encountered any hackers yet, but I don't know if you're on PC or not. There might be more on there. Yeah, I try and stream sometimes. I need to so I can hit, like, the 4,000 watch hour mark.
You, the name, and you, a man, not, not...
How many arrows do I need to kill that red dragon?
I'll be around.
Basically, yeah. So you can see that getting to the rotten kind of requires like a ton of work. It's not as easy as just loading in and dropping down the hole. I mean, technically you could do that parry skip with the Crestfallen Knight, but I'm just... I mean, actually I can try that, but I don't think I'm good enough to pull that off. Is there a parry shield I can buy from the blacksmith? Does anyone know? It might be because the live stream is at 60 FPS, so it seems smoother. Probably should buy the... What rapier does Kale drop?
Don't waste my time.
Oh, it's definitely not. You know, I would never attempt this my first playthrough. My first playthrough, I didn't even know you could go down that hole until I actually, like, ran out of pathways. Let's see if Kale's in the basement so I can kill him. But yeah, it's definitely possible to fight the Rotten as your first boss. It just takes a bit of setup. Because you can't get fall control until you're in the Iron Keep. So that eliminates that method. Basically, I have to have enough stats to survive that fall. Yeah, he's not here, which means I gotta go talk to him. Yeah, I can. I just need 13,000 souls for it, which is why I'm trying to get enough to defeat this dragon. I think it's 13,000. I can check real quick.
Oh, and what? Just about. Not exact. Well, oh yeah. So, ooh. Nothing suited you, I presume?
I knew you'd be. Don't listen.
Now, have you come unhinged?
Is that it? Here, to see, however.
Jesus. I just realized my mic was muted. How long, when was the last time I spoke? Because... What did you get banned banned for? Oh, okay, when I got the shield. So not too long ago. Anyway, I'm gonna go kill Kale for his rapier. Which, by the way, I messed up the parry skip, and now that guy's dead. Kale, I love you, but... you gotta go.
How could you? My...
Alright, I don't know who the fuck told me I got a rapier from that, but... apparently you were wrong. It's all good though, it's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. Maybe that's in vanilla that you get the rapier. Soulsborne character. I'm not sure. I like Artorias. Yeah, Gwendolyn's interesting. But he's cool. So let's go ahead and get the rapier. Let's reinforce it too.
I'll be around.
I need 12 decks to use it. I mean, yeah, he kind of didn't really do it, but if it wasn't for his sacrifice, which was saving Sif, then we would have never been able to, like, go back and save everyone. So in a way, it's like choosing to sacrifice himself was really what, like, caused the events that allowed you to go back in time and save the world. But I mean, also, like, I feel like his story's very normal. Like, he had a mission, he went on it, but sometimes you don't always win. Oh, really? Okay. I never knew that about Sif. It's one of those things that's debated, but I'll take your word for it. What in the world? Oh, Pyromancer Laurentius, I think. I think Gwendolyn could be one of Seath's experiments, but I'm not sure, because isn't he also Gwyn's son? Why would Gwyn let him be experimented on? I know I can't technically use this bow yet, but... Not even damage the thing at all. Am I just not close enough, or am I just... Probably gotta get closer. It's true. So you're probably wondering why I'm shooting this guy here. It's because I want to get the Ring of Binding. But... I wanted to lure him up here so he's not blocking the chest. Christ. That was a horrible... I got like the distance right, I just jumped at the wrong like spot. Oh my gosh. That was horrible. Okay, well, I'm not going to clear the enemies this time. I'm just going to do it faster. Yeah, that's true. I would have to research more on it to know, or to make like an informed guess, I guess. Yeah, it's more I just haven't done this jump shortcut in a while. But it's actually, yeah, it kind of cuts the Dragon Rider run back in half, so... There we go. Because normally there's a dude in front of this chest, so you gotta aggro him, jump across, run around, jump back across, open the chest, but now you don't have to. I mean, it's still crazy to me that there's 9 first boss options. Dark Souls 2. Another terrible, sad detail. Now, hopefully I can level up Dex to 12 now, or 13. That way I can kill the dragon. and be able to use the bow and rapier. Yeah, when you hit Aldrich, you can hear, like, Gwendolyn's screaming. It's a subtle little detail. I would never ban you for having an opinion.
Is to see, however.
What do you mean?
What?
Yeah, in Dark Souls 1, he doesn't canonically die. I didn't know people wanted to do that, but I definitely have never had such a thought. It's interesting. Okay. So I can't beat the Pursuer here because I would say that would void the run. Because, you know, it's supposed to be the Rotten as the first boss. And if I beat him here, then he won't show up in his arena, which kind of defeats the purpose. Just need this dude to open the damn shortcut. Would be super cool if you could. You want to know what I love to do? So you see those explosive barrels there? Just run in here, run to the side. And then they just blow them up themselves. See, the reason the Pursuer can't be a first boss is because that this door here requires the Soldier's Key. But if you consider the mini-boss up there, the boss version of him, then technically he can't be. If you ever wondered why all the soldiers are playing dead, it's because of their hollow state. It's like in their minds, they're still fighting the war against the giants. So they're like not really playing dead to catch you. It's more like they're playing dead to catch the giants off guard. Huh. That's the same reason they had the ballistas set up there, because it's like they're all like waiting behind the ballistas, and then they have all the explosive barrels nearby. It's because they really do think like they're still fighting the war. Even the giants down by the tree, like the tree that looks like that right there, they'll just be hitting those trees endlessly. So it's a cool little lore detail. I don't think you could do that without sound. Did you know you can bat back fire bombs? Let's see if I can do it here. It's pretty hard to do, but it's throwing it over me. Throw it at me. Yeah, you see that there? So that's a pretty cool little tactic. I was hoping he'd throw it up the stairs at me, but I guess not. Also, I need to get that item I missed. Alright, perfect. Now that we got 13 decks, we can use this bow here to kill that dragon. Now, let's see if I can hit it from here. This is trying to fight the Rotten as a first boss. And this is the build up to it, just getting set up to get to the Rotten. Yeah, it took me a few playthroughs before I even started, like, understanding Souls lore. I like Theme Knight's armor. Yeah, because basically I made a post the other day, Koidoi, about how there's 9 possible first bosses in Dark Souls 2. So I'm going to try and show them all, one by one. Just as like a... Never seen a video on like all the different first boss options. It's so funny that you could shoot Dragon Rider from here. The middle one. Let me look at the photo real quick. Yeah, the middle one is the Rotten. Because it's the last giant Dragon Rider, Old Dragon Slayer, Scorpionus, the Rotten, Royal Rat Vanguard, Dark Lurker, Twin Dragon Riders, and then Ava. So if you fought the Rotten as a first boss before, what advice you have to get down there quicker? You have to get 1 million souls without defeating a boss. And then you gotta open the Shrine of Winter. I mean, I might just make like a literal like 30-second video on those ones just for like just to have a video of them all, even though it's like so obvious. I just figured I may as well. And I'm probably gonna grind 1 million souls even to show like the last 3. I'm gonna have to look up some speedrunning strats and stuff. But it really doesn't take as long as you think. If you think about it, like 100,000 souls, that's already 10% of the way. Still wondering why I can't hit this dragon, or do I have to aggro it first? But can I survive the cat ring at the fall with the cat ring with 1,000 HP? That's why I'm trying to kill the dragon so I could get the souls for the cat ring, but I can help you get some of the Dark Souls 3 Covenant items if you need help. The only one I can't help with is the proofs unless we have a third person. God. Okay, well now that he's woken up, we'll see. And oh, okay, I didn't know you needed only 750. Well then shit, I should just get 13,000 souls and go down there. Yeah, I think you're right, I do need a longer range bow, but I don't know where the long bow is. Starting to lose focus. But yeah, no, you're definitely right, because I've definitely hit him from that spot there with a different bow. Maybe the blacksmith sells it.
Don't waste my time.
You think I can make that fall? I don't know. I mean, I got 0 souls. Take all my stuff off so I weigh nothing, yeah. Oh, I should have healed first. 768, okay, so I just need the cat ring. Did you look up where the longbow is? I mean, I could try and fight the Pursuer mini-boss, but...
Is that to see light? However,
So I basically just gotta farm the Hiding Knights until 13,000 souls. But the one in the Forest of the Fallen Giants does, but the one in Things Betwixt doesn't affect it. But yeah, I already bypassed the Forest of the Fallen Giants one because I figured it would be considered void. I don't know if I can beat the Things Betwixt one though, because there's a bunch of... Yeah, the one in Things Betwixt by the 2 ogres. Yeah, I haven't tested it out against Nishandra, but I mean, it has to be good if there's no curse resistance. Okay. I mean, they put Pate, which is just like them, but I know what you mean. It's not the same. You know, a lot of people say Dark Souls 2 is a good game. It's just a bad, like, Dark Souls game. You know, I disagree, but I think a lot of people think it's a great Souls game, but a bad Dark Souls game because I guess, Miyazaki's touch isn't on it. This guy's gonna kill me. Maybe not. Just gonna upgrade my rapier a few times because that'll make this go by much faster. Love Dark Souls 2.
Bearer of curse.
I heard he did work on 2 at the end, but I don't know if that's true.
I'll be around.
DLCs are some of my favorite parts of these games. But you can kind of tell because Irithyll is just like Liam Loyce, and then Shulva is just like Profane Capital. Same theme. I don't know what Broom Tower would be, but... What the hell is... I don't know why, but this rapier isn't as good as that longsword was. Down you go. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I never played vanilla. So now I wish I'd upgraded this weapon. Oh, that was so close. I don't think people die in the Dark Souls universe. I think they just live forever until they're killed. It's like the giant blacksmith lived pretty long. Gwendolyn lived... Well, I guess Gwendolyn's a god, but... There's like 4 statues of dead Andre. Like there's one in the Painted World, one in the Darkroot Garden. I don't remember where the other one is. But yeah, there's like 4 of those. Yeah, but I think that's because there originally was going to be like a different storyline with him, but they scrapped it. But another theory is that all blacksmiths just look the same. At least like in the Souls universe. Some people say Dark Souls 3 is an alternate timeline, which is why a lot of stuff is retconned from Dark Souls 1. Like, instead of Ornstein being an illusion, it would just be an alternate timeline where Ornstein like left and found the Nameless King. Well, no, we know it's Andre because he talks about the giant blacksmith when you bring him his ember, and he says, like, I miss the old bugger. So that's kind of confirmation that it's the Andre from Dark Souls 1. Yeah, there's no way I can kill this thing with 53 arrows. Thought he was about to walk off for a second. Isn't that what it looked like? Eh. Yeah, okay, there's... no defeating that guy. I guess. See, I got 5,000 souls, so I'm almost halfway there. I was just seeing if I could hit him through the railing. Maybe I could try that ogre again. Sometimes I wonder that. I think Dark Souls 1 is great though. I don't understand the complaints with the second half. No, this isn't my first time. It's my first time fighting the Rot as a first boss though. I posted a video the other day of a cut boss from Dark Souls 1. Yeah, that was the one I posted a video of. He was supposed to be like a dark wraith, but he looks nothing like one. How do I soul farm at the second bonfire? What do I shoot the salamanders or something from above? Alright, I'm at the second bonfire. Where do I go? I already have one. You want me to use it down here? Quarantine ring. Yeah, that's behind the lockstone wall. I can grab that. That thing has way too much health. Yeah, you can also farm the Titanite slabs in the castle from the enemies right before the Looking Glass Knight. There we go, that's my shortcut there. Yeah, the like enemies in that room that like come to life or whatever. Damn, they just killed their own guy. I was about to say, we may get an Elden Ring DLC in 10 years, because they're making a Witcher DLC after 11 years, so at this point, anything's possible. Yeah, it's a pretty cool shortcut resolve. Yeah, The Witcher 3 is getting a DLC. DLC 3. So, like, if anything, maybe FromSoft would do that in 10 years. Alright, I got the Chloranthy ring. Here's another example of the people still thinking they're in a war. So just attacking the trees. Only you get assassinated by me. What the hell? Some people say they're not dead, they're sleeping. I don't know if they are. Let's use these souls. There we go, we're at 9,000. I think just different developers, they switched up the design. They also probably didn't want there to be like the same species of giant because it would connect the games too much. FromSoft likes to kind of make the games seem like distantly connected. There's an illusory wall here. Yeah, look how unprepared they are. Some people say that Yorm is the ancestor, a distant ancestor of the Giant Lord. Haven't even talked to Pate yet, but the gate's still closed. I'm going to talk to him, see if he says something different. Oh, okay, so he just says his normal dialogue. Where did the guy go who was telling me what to do for this soul farm?
Oh, it allows with luck.
Maybe I should just kill him for the souls. Yeah, the Giant Lord is the last giant. That's why he's in prison. Because after you beat him as the Giant Lord, I guess whoever, the people, dragged him underneath and locked him in the stronghold. Alright, 3,000 more souls. I completely forgot about those people, but I can just pick these back up. I guess I just thought all the barrels were destroyed already. Gotta be careful though, because... Actually, no, I can just... I was about to say if they were further in, I'd have to very carefully distract them. You can kill the angels in the ringed city, but yeah, they are extremely empty. Damn, that dude dropped 745 souls? Alright. I'll see you in a bit. Thanks for joining. It's so interesting to play this game, like, from a completely different... or taking a completely different approach. I did not. Well, Lorien and Lothric weren't fused together at the time, and before Lorien fused with his brother, who's all sickly, he was like much stronger, and he like was able to slay them, and then their essence like split in two after the demon prince was defeated. It like split into the demon in pain and demon from below, and then they like went and hid from him under the earth, which is why you find them under the earth in the Dreg Heap DLC. Why did I go in this mansion? It's a good way to put it. So we could kill a couple more Heidi Knights. $13,000. There we go. Now we have enough. So now we'll buy the cat ring.
Satisfied? I'll be around.
I might need to buy some life gems. I haven't reached the bottom yet. So this is the Grave of Saints here. So hypothetically, if I wanted to fight the Royal Rat Vanguard first, this is the path I would take. But it's nice, at least I got a checkpoint. I would say the Rotten's way harder than Royal Rat Vanguard. How do I break that? Does anyone know? I hope dropping here didn't, like, screw me. Can I make it right there? Ooh, I don't know. Oh, what the fuck? Look at my health right now. Wish I could see how much, like, I had specifically. Barely made that. Only thing is, if I die, I gotta go all the way back. So if I wanted to fight... Christ, I don't have my weapon out. Yeah, so hypothetically, if I wanted to, like, fight Dark Lurker first, I'd have to farm those two guys over and over again for flame butterflies. Gonna be some more down here, so I gotta be careful. Royal Rat Vanguard is... You're thinking of Royal Rat Authority. Royal Rat Vanguard is the, like, smaller one. Oh my god, I almost fell to my death. Christ. Do you ever notice there's like that weird spider thing down there? Yeah, the ant. Is that what it is? An ant? I didn't really get a good look at it. Oh my god, I got poisoned. I didn't even realize it. The good thing is there's a fragrant branch of yore at the bottom of the gutter. But I'm just going to try and run to the where I need to go. God, I fucking hate this. Fuck. Slipped through the smallest crack. Let's try this again, shall we? Don't forget to like the stream. It helps it become more visible. I do have to get off in a wee bit. Perfect. Made it to the second bonfire. I remember my first playthrough, it took me forever to find, like, the pathway. If you use a Black Knight weapon against the Demon Prince, you actually do 20% more damage, which is, like, huge if you think about it. Because Black Knight weapons have a special damage bonus versus demons because of the lore about the Black Knights and the demons. Because, you know, those were the knights of Gwyn's army that were sent to fight the demons, so... With the Black Knight sword, they're really not as bad. And you can see we just got a fragrant branch from that corpse, so... If I did want to fight Dark Lurker as a first boss, I would have to go down there and get the Forgotten Key. Oh. Okay, well. At least the branch is unpetrified. Yep. About to die again, but it's fine because I got the bonfire. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make one soon. I just gotta go through my camera roll and get all the clips together and everything. I definitely don't have the gear to beat the run right now. I would have to find the large Titanite shards in the Grave of Saints. But I can see how much damage I do. So apparently the... Oh, okay. Oh, yep. I'll see you later, hun. All good. I don't know if I'll still be streaming, but I will be tomorrow. But thanks for tuning in and everything. Appreciate it. Yeah, but the good news is that the tar heals drop a large Titanite shard, so I'll be able to upgrade them. Oh my god, I need to have that item hotbarred. So I'm doing a lot more damage than I thought I would. But the main goal of this video is complete, which is to show that you can fight the Rotten as your first boss in Dark Souls 2. Maybe I'll try just one more time before I stop the stream. So hard to dodge that with very little ADP. Where do I get Leo's ring in Dark Souls 2? Almost got him. Oh, this is where shit gets bad. I can't see. Alright, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Oh shit. I knew that attack was bad news. There we go. Very first boss in the game. Only level 25. It's probably the lowest level I've beaten him. One thing I realized is that you actually don't need stats that much in this game. You kind of just need to learn the attacks. And then, one final thing is that if I had taken the time to get the Forgotten Key, I could actually start the Shulva DLC right now, which would make it so that Ilana and Sin are my second and third boss in the game. So or Grave Robber Vargan Saren. Yeah, I feel like it's mainly the enemies that are the hard part. Because the boss wasn't that bad, it was like getting to the boss. But so like Royal Rat Vanguard would basically be the same descent. Because they're the same branch of path, I think I might just do them in the same video. But I'm not going to use the souls from the Rotten to make it legitimate, basically. Because basically the 9 bosses are split into 3 categories. Which is that the first 3 you just take the normal path. That would be the Last Giant, Dragon Rider, and Old Dragon Slayer. And then the next 2, which are the Rotten and Royal Rat Vanguard, require you to survive the fall down the hole. Then the last 3 you gotta get 1,000,000 souls for. So let's see if we can beat Royal Rat Vanguard. And that'll be 2 of the 9. And for the 1,000,000 souls, or tomorrow when I do the next 3, I'm gonna start like a new playthrough. Then for the 1,000,000 souls, I'll do a 3rd playthrough. I think that's the best way to do it, because what would be the point of doing everything I just did on a separate character just to go to Royal Rat Vanguard? It'd be kind of doing the same thing over again. Royal Rat Vanguard would be somewhat tough. I don't know how long it takes for the big one to reveal himself. It's mainly tough because my health is low, I feel like. Does anyone see where the big one is? Oh, there he is, I think. No, that's not. Maybe I have to kill a certain number of the little rats for the big one. Yep, there he is. I got careless. My god. Should have been patient. I kind of zoned out at the end. I don't know why. But I can definitely get him next try. I wonder if I should put on the Ash Knuckle Ring. Or Ring of the Evil Eye is what I meant. It's still, like, so bizarre to me that you can fight these bosses as your first boss, because my first playthrough, it took me so long to get to these people. Is it just me, or am I not getting any HP? There you go. Royal Rabbit as your first boss in Dark Souls 2, with none of the souls from the Rotten used, so it is perfectly legitimate. Anyway, I think that is a good place to stop the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. If not, thank you still for supporting the page and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna doing this again tomorrow, but for the next 3 bosses, and then probably start the million soul grinding. But, yep. I'll see y'all on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate you all.